Good morning, children. We have studied business and industry. The particular lesson business and industry we have to learn. This is from the part of business studies. Business and industry. This is from the part of business studies. Business and industry. Business studies. This we have to learn. Then, what is meant by business? What is business? Really, or in nutshell, or in short form, we will explain what is the meaning of business. Business means production and distribution of goods and services with an idea to make profit. That is known as business. Production and distribution of goods and services with an idea to make profit. That is known as business. Stephenson, he is an economist, also said the same opinion. He told, production and distribution of goods and services to the people by understanding the wants of the people with an idea to make profit. That is known as business. What are the objectives of business? That are very objectives. What are the objectives of business that we will learn? What is meant by business, or what are the objectives of business that we have to know? How many aims are there? First one is economic. Economic objectives of business. Economic objectives of business. What is meaning? The main idea or the main aim of all the business activities to make profit. That is the main idea of the business. If I am starting on business, the main idea in my mind will be to make profit. At present I do not have any business. If I am starting a business in future, what will be my main idea? In future, my main idea will be to make profit. No one or nobody will invest money without expecting profit. Everyone or all the people are investing money by expecting profit. So, without expecting profit, nobody will invest their money without expecting profit. No one or nobody will invest their money. So, economic objective is there. How we can make profit in business? We should get money more than the total cost of production of an item. If we are getting money more than the total cost of production, that shows that we are making profit. So, profit maximization. Profit maximization is the major or important idea of every business. So, every business is planning. Every business is planning to make maximum profit. So profit maximization is a major idea of business. This is known as economic objective. Next one is social. Social objective of business. Social. Other than making profit. Other than making profit, business do have some other social objective also. Then, business people are giving tax to the government. Business people are giving tax to the government. And by using that tax, government can construct road, railways, canals, bus stand, airport, railway station, etc. So, for the economic development of a nation, business is contributing its own share. And business is having its own share in the making of hospitals. What is in the making of hospitals, schools, colleges and orphanages. What is business is having its own role. So, for the social development or for the development of society of a particular area, for the development of society in a particular area, what is for the development of society in a particular area in India, business is having its own role. Then again we have to study about types of business. Types of business. First one, retail. Retail business is the retail business. What is the meaning of retail business? That we have to think. Retail business. What is mean by retail business? Giving small items to the people. That is known as retail business. Or for the easiness of study, I will use another method. See, first one is known as domestic trade. Domestic business. Domestic business means the business that is going on inside India is known as domestic, or the business that is going on inside one country is known as domestic business or domestic trade. Domestic trade can be divided into so many categories. First one is retail. Retail business means selling items to the people in small quantities. It may be in quantity or in measurement. For example, imagine that near our house one shop is there. We are going there to purchase some items. We want 1 kilo of rice. If you want 1 kilo of rice, they will provide 1 kilo only. They will not say that we will give only in quintals. 1 kilo rice, if they want, they will give 1 kilo rice. Or if you want 1 kilo sugar, they will provide 1 kilo sugar. Or if you want 1 liter of oil, if you want 1 liter of oil, they will provide 1 liter of oil. So retail trade, according to the need of the consumer or customer, according to the need of the consumer or customer, they will provide items. According to the need of the consumer or customer, they will provide the items. that is known as retail trade. Retail trade can be classified into so many categories. Retail trade we can classify into so many categories. First one, permanent shop. Permanent shops. Permanent shops are an example of retail trade. What does it mean? The shop will not change from place to place. Shop. What is that? The shop will be there in one permanent place. The shop will not move from place to place. Imagine that near our house. One kirana shop is there. One shop is there. And now your age, imagine that your age is 15 years. Only imagination. Your age is 15 years. Then what is that? From your childhood onwards, you have been seeing the shop. The shop is there in that place only. From childhood onwards, you have been seeing that shop. This permanent one. In future also, what is that? In future also, that shop will be there only. That is known as permanent shops. Next one is mobile shops, moving shops. What is the meaning of mobile? The shop is moving from one place to another place. What is it? The shop is moving from one place to another place. It's always moving. Mobile shops. Today we may see one shop here in Mudor, for example. In front of bus stand we saw one shop. And we purchased some item from the shop. We took or we purchased some item from the shop. Understand now, please? We took or we purchased some items from the shop. Next day we are going there to purchase items, but the shop is not there. The shop we found in front of State Bank of India. We found the shop in front of State Bank of India. Yes. Again we purchased some items from there. The very next day we found the shop in front of which one? In front of one textile shop in Ranna Circle we found. In front of one textile shop in Ranna Circle we found the shop. Yes. Then next day also shop was not there. In Yamanawa Circle we found the shop again after 2 days. The shop is moving from one place to another place. What is the meaning of mobile? We are using mobile phones. What is the meaning of the word mobile? Moving from place to place. Moving from place to place. That is the meaning of the word mobile. Understand now, please? It is moving from place to place. Another one is peddlers. Peddlers are those traders who are carrying goods from door to door. You might have seen these things. Sometimes early morning time, when you wake up, you can see some people who are coming in front of your door and asking, "Madam or sir, do you want these items?" They may ask sometimes. Then what they may ask? They may ask, "Madam or sir, do you want these things?" Peddlers. According to our convenience, we can purchase the items. door to door service they are giving. That is known as peddlers. Then hawkers. Hawkers. Who are the hawkers and hawkers? Hawkers are the people who are carrying items on their head. Understand now? You might have seen some people carrying items in one basket. They are carrying those items on their head. They are carrying or they are taking those items on their head. That is known as hawkers. Yesterday also I saw some traders who are moving from house to house by carrying items on their basket. They may carry vegetables, they may carry fruits, they may carry fish items, they may carry meat items on their head. Understood now? That is the meaning of hawkers. Then another one is street traders. What actually the street traders are doing, that we don't think. What actually the street traders are doing, that we have to know or we have to understand. Street traders. What they are doing, street traders? Street traders are doing business at the side of the street. Street traders are usually doing business at the side of the street. That is known as street traders. They don't have their own particular shop. They are not about having their particular shop. At the side of the road they are selling items. At the side of the road they are selling their items. At the roadside side of the road they are selling their items. Evening time, during the evening time, they may keep their items in their house. Early morning they will come to the same spot. Early morning they will come to the same spot for selling their items. That is known as street traders. They need not give any rent to anyone. They are selling their items at the roadside. Whatever they are getting, they will make a profit, or they will reduce the expenses from the selling of items. Remaining things will be their profit. They are known as street traders. Street traders are quite common nowadays in every part of God, in every part of India. In every part of India we can see street traders. In each and every corner of India or in every part of India we can see street traders. Next one is market day service. Market day. In every place, market will be there. Market. In Mudol it is Friday. Friday is the market of Mudol. In some other place maybe Sunday. In some other place it is Saturday. So different types of market days we are following. Here also you can see 6 people. Market sellers are those sellers who are coming only on one market day. Here you can see. In that market only, what is that? Traders are coming with their items. Here we can with the sheep, with the goat, with the bullocks, with the cow, with the chicken. They are coming to the market. With the food materials, they are coming to the market. With the grains, they are coming to the market. So Friday I have seen. And people also will come there to purchase items. There are cloth sellers of the cloth. People will bring their cloth on Friday market of Budur. And the customers or consumers also will come. Customers or consumers also will come. They will purchase items for the people. It is very interesting to see how they are bargaining. It is very interesting to see how they are bargaining. What is the meaning of the word bargaining? Imagine that one seller of a bullock brought the bullock in the Friday market at Mudor. The particular owner of the bullock is demanding that he want, how much he want? He want 50,000 rupees for the bullock. It is very big one. 50,000. He is telling that he want 50,000 rupees. Another person is that he is trying to purchase the bullock. He is telling that he will give only 40,000 for the bullock. He will tell that I will give only 40,000. The owner of the bullock will be very angry. The owner of the bullock may be very angry. He may shout at whom? He may shout at the consumer. He will say that I will not give bullock for 40,000. Then the consumer will say I will give 42,000. He may say. No, the owner will say that I will not give her 42,000. Again, the consumer, the particular person who is planning to purchase the bullock will say that I will give 43,000. Owner of the bullock will not accept. Finally, the consumer will say that I will give 45,000. Beyond 45,000, I don't want. Then what will happen? Then the owner of the bullock will agree that you give me 45,000. The business will be settled in this way. So, market sellers are those sellers who are coming only in one market. Understood now? Then, wholesale business also is there. Wholesale. What is that? From the wholesale shops, small quantities of items we will not get. Imagine that. I will tell about my case. I am going to a kirana shop, general shop. That is there in this section. I want 2 kilo of rice. I want only that much only I want. I want only 2 kilos of rice. Only 2 kilos of rice I want. I am getting 2 kilos of rice from there. Then imagine that a very big building is there in Mudor. There one rice merchant is the rice. And in his shops, 25 tons of rice are there. 25 tons. He will not give small quantity to anyone. If I am going there asking, sir, I want 2 kilos of rice, he will say, no, we are not giving small quantities, we are giving more quantity items, or lump sum amount only we are giving. More quantity or lump sum amount only we are giving, he may tell like that. Lump sum amount or more quantitatively we are giving G metal. So, wholesale traders are those traders who are giving lump sum amount to another retail seller. That is known as wholesale trade. This is also another type of business that is going on inside a country. Wholesale trade. Then foreign trade. What is the meaning of foreign trade? Between countries. What is that? Foreign trade is going on between countries, between different nations or between different countries. Foreign trade is going on. Export and import are different parts of foreign trade. Export. If India is bringing some item from America, that is the export of America and our import. Again, if we are giving some items from India to Japan, that is our export and that is their import. Then what is that? For the economic development of a nation, for the rapid economic development of a nation, the export of one country should be more than the import of that country. Why we are speaking like this, that we have learned. Why we are speaking like this, or why we are learning like this, that we have learned. Why we are speaking like this? Why? When we are exporting items, what is happening? When we are exporting items, we are getting money. Understand now? When we are exporting items, we are getting money. That is export. When we are importing items from other country, we have to give money to that country. So, for the development of a country, what should be there? For the development of a country, we should have more export than import. All the developed countries of the world like America, Britain, France, Russia, Japan, etc., they are exporting more items to other countries. They are exporting more and more items to other countries. So, for the rapid economic development of a nation, what should be the? For the rapid economic development of a nation, foreign trade is a must. Foreign trade is just the opposite of domestic trade. What is domestic trade? Trade inside the country, inside the nation is known as domestic trade. Trade inside the country or inside the nation is known as domestic trade. Trade between Karnataka and Kerala is an example of domestic trade. Trade between Maharashtra and Assam is an example of domestic trade. Trade between Delhi people and the people of Tamil Nadu is an example of domestic trade. So what is that? Trade that is going on inside the country is domestic trade. Then trade between two countries are known as foreign trade. For the economic development of a country, foreign trade and domestic trade is a must. Business and industry. This lesson only children we are learning. Business and industry. All of you are really familiar with the business. All of you are really familiar with the business. We know what is business and we know what is the meaning of business. All are familiar with business. What is business? That we have to think. Business means production and distribution of goods and services with an idea to make profit is known as business. Production and distribution of items with an idea to make profit is known as business. Stephenson is an economist. Stephenson is an economist. What is the idea or what is the opinion of Stephenson that we have now? Stephenson told that production and distribution of goods by understanding the wants of the people to make profit is known as business. So what Stephenson told? Production and distribution of items are done by the people with an idea to make profit. Then how they can produce goods? By understanding the wants of the people. So a businessman, whatever may be the case, a businessman should understand the wants of the people, what people are in need. By understanding the need of the people, what is that? By understanding the need of the people, business people are producing items and they are distributing those items to the people. They are distributing those items to the people. Why they are distributing those items to the people? Their main idea is to make profit. That is the opinion of Stephenson regarding business. Then, what are the objectives of business? First one is the economic objective. What are the major or important objectives of business? First one is economic objective. Economic objective. I and you people, if you have business, our main idea will be to make profit. I and you people may have business. I and you people may have business. Then our main idea will be to make profit. That is economic objective. No one or nobody will start a business. No one or nobody will start a business for the society. The main idea of business will be to make profit. Then, social objective. What is the meaning of social objective that we will learn? What is social objective? What is the meaning? Other than making money, business is benefiting the society in another way also. Business is benefiting or business is helpful to the society in another way also. Business is beneficial or business is helpful to the society in another way. What is that? Business people are giving tax to the government. Business people are giving tax to the government. With that tax amount, tax money, government can develop the country. With that tax money, government can develop the country. That is known as one social objective. Then, for the construction of hospitals, schools, colleges and orphanages, business is serving their own role. By taking the money from business people, they can make their hospitals, schools, colleges and orphanages. Then, what are the types of business? Types. What are the types of, what are the important jobs? What are the major types of business? Business can be classified classified into so many types. What are the major or what are the important types of business that we are getting? Important or major types of business. What are the first one? Domestic business. Domestic trade. What is the meaning of domestic? What is meant by domestic or what is the meaning of domestic? That we have to think. Domestic trade or domestic business means the business or trade that is going on inside the country. The trade or business that is going on inside the country is known as domestic trade. Trade between Karnataka and Maharashtra is an example of domestic trade. Trade between Karnataka and Kerala, trade between Assam and Mizoram, trade between Rajasthan and Haryana, trade between Punjab and Tamil Nadu are examples of all these things are examples of domestic trade. So, domestic trade means what is domestic trade? Domestic trade means the trade that is going on inside the country. Trade that is going on inside the country is known as domestic trade. Domestic trade can be classified into several categories. First one is retail trade. Retail trade also can be classified into several categories. Permanent shops. In the case of permanent shops, what will be that? In the case of permanent shops, what actually will happen? The business will be there in a particular place. There may be a shop. There may be a shop. In that shop, they are conducting their business. Permanent shops. In that shop, the particular person is conducting the business. Mobile shops. We do have mobile phone and land phone. What is the meaning of land phone? Land phone we are keeping in one place. Land phone. Mobile phone means it is moving from one place to another place. We are keeping phone in the pocket. Moving wherever we are going, there mobile phones will follow us. Wherever we are going, their mobile phones will follow us. Mobile shop means the particular trader will change. The particular trader will change his shop from one place to another place. That is known as mobile shops. Then peddlers. Peddlers are those people who are carrying items from one door to another door, one house to another house. Peddlers will approach every house. They may know at the door by asking about the goods. Then hawkers. Hawkers are those people. Hawkers are those people who are carrying items on their head. Hawkers. Hawkers are those people who are carrying items on their head. You might have seen such people who are carrying items in a basket and they are moving from one place to another place to sell their items. Street raiders. Street raiders do not have a particular place of their own. At the side of the road, they do not have rules. At the side of the road, they will sit and they will sell items to the people. The street raiders. Market raiders. What is the meaning of this one? In each and every place, there may be a market today. In each and every place. In each and every place there may be a market today. In Mudor it is Friday. In some other places Sunday, some other places Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday will be there. Different types of market days are there. Market day sellers are coming during that day. They may bring their items during that day. And they may sell out their items during that particular day only. They are known as market day sellers. Another one is wholesale traders. Wholesale traders will not give small quantity of items to the people. They are selling or they are giving huge quantity or large quantity to the people. From there I will not get 1 kilo rice or 1 liter of oil also. They will be engaged in wholesale trade. They are selling huge quantity to the people and to retail sales. Foreign trade. For the development of a country, foreign trade is a must. Without foreign trade, no country will develop. Foreign trade means trade between countries. Trade between different countries are known as foreign trade. That is the meaning of the word foreign trade. Trade between different countries are known as foreign trade. For the development of a country, export should be more and import should be less. What is export? What we are selling to other countries are known as export. What we are bringing from other countries are known as import. For the development of a country or a nation, export should be more because the government will get money. And import should be less because for import, we are giving money to other countries. Dear children, you watch this video. If you do have doubts, you please call me. Thank you.